The first 10 agents that I talked to about EXP 6 years ago all turned me down. 0 for 10. They were my best friends in the business. They were my best friends in the business. They all turned me down. Why? We had 400 agents. What are you crazy? They call it CLC. Have you guys heard this? In the beginning, they called me crazy. A couple years later, they called me lucky. Now they call me a crook. True story. CLC, just last week, Dave says they're calling you a crook in Austin. You can't be this successful. There's no way. And the last thing is they call me for advice. Right? I've been through every phase of business, because when you start something new and you're a disruptive technology, they're going to call you crazy. Netflix, that doesn't work. Amazon, that doesn't work. People want to come in and buy their clothes. They'll never buy clothes online. Stitch Fix, whatever that thing is. Stitch. All I know is those boxes just come like rapid. They're just there. I feel like my front patio. We had to enlarge the front patio just for boxes. They just come all the time. So here's what I'm going to tell you, that TMAY is so important to know. Tell me about yourself. The point I want to get across is it's all about them, not about you. They're going to ask you, why did you join EXP? What are you going to say? What are you going to say?
Opportunity.
Here's what I'm going to say to you. It does not matter. They're asking you, why did you join EXP? Because they're asking you, how's the weather? What I want you to say, the minute they ask you, why'd you join EXP? You go, oh my gosh, there were so many reasons. What excites you about EXP? I want you to ask him, write it down. What excites you about EXP? You notice how I turned it right away. They really don't know why I joined. It's just like, how's the weather? It really is. They really won't know. So I want you to turn it around and go, oh my gosh, it's just crazy. But you think since they asked you a question, you have to answer it. Not true. It's like on a listing, right? When I know I took a lot of listings, and when they say, hey, are you going to reduce your commission like the guy that was here right before you? And you say, no, let me show you my marketing stuff. The best listers I know say no and go on. They don't say, oh, what was he reducing it to, right? You don't get into it with them. All right. TMAY is the most important thing. And it really is. When people get off I've done so many interviews. I'll give you an example. I have one just recently. They said, it's really tough, Gene. We're having a tough time. We can't get them across the finish line. I mean, let me give you the 6 objections they have. This is a true story. 1, boom, and they wrote it down. They sent it to me. These are the 6 objections, Gene. You're going to have to solve these for me. I said, oh, cool. So I get on the phone, on the Zoom with this person. I go, hey, Susie, tell me about yourself. What excites you about EXP? I said, are you ready to join? That sounds like, she goes, yeah. She joined. After the call, the people go, she didn't even bring up any of the objections. None of them. Not any of them. I said, but when she said what excites her about it, did I go to that and say, we'll do that for her? They go, yeah. And I go, hello?